Well, good morning and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. It is Wobbly Wednesday. I am Blake Martin. My co-host, the um, intelligent, thoughtful Thomas Karakolis. He's keeping it real somewhere in the big city of Toronto. And this morning for Wobbly Wednesday, it's going to be a little bit of a combo deal, Wobbly Wednesday, Functional Friday. But you're gonna need a stick. We're gonna be playing a game. If you've got a broom, you can just take the end of it and you can just spin the end of the broom off. It should be about 40 inches long. If it's too long or too heavy, it's not really going to work. Let's get right to it. I'll show you what we're going to do um, with our sticks in just a moment. All right. So we're just going to warm up. You're really going to need your legs for this. So we're going to do some leg swings, gentle leg swings, one leg first. So we're actually practicing our balance already. 8 leg swings. Other leg. Try to balance, breathe naturally, keep your spine tall. And then let's come into a semi-wide squat. So not too wide, and just kind of bend down, come back up, bend down a little more deeply and come back up. Let's do this 4 times. About knee height. Back up. I don't know, I might have thrown in a 5th one. Let's go a little deeper now and side to side. Like a sumo. Here, your butt is kind of low. You're just wiggling from side to side. Let's go over the top, across the bottom. So we're like that thing at the amusement park, that ride. All right. Right. And let's just kind of we're going to go into a lunge, just kind of extending our hip flexor a little bit. What are we going to do, Blake? You're probably wondering. And push your heel back into the earth. Back leg is straight. Extend your knee backwards. There we go. And let's just reach up our hands. Oh, that feels good. I can do that. Let's bring our feet together. Opposite foot back. Nice lunge. Your heel is hanging back there off the ground a little bit. Extend your knee backwards into the space behind you. Sink into that lower leg. Press your hip forward on the extended leg, the rear leg. Now let's reach overhead. All right. So you've got your stick. You're a little bit warmed up. What are we going to do? We're just going to do a little bit, whatever it takes. No, we're not going to do that at all. We're going to do Jedi school is another day. We're going to do stick twister. So what is stick twister? Well, stick twister is a challenge for 1 or more people, and there are very specific rules. You're going to start with the stick behind your knees. You're going to move the stick to in front of your hips, and the stick is going to go back behind your knees. You'll say, that's easy, Blake. I can do that any day of the week. Well, the thing is that there are specific rules. First rule, you can't touch the stick with anything below your elbows. So any part of this part of your hand and arm is out of bounds. This part, however, is okay. I could touch here with the upper part of my arm. The stick may not touch the floor. Your hand may not touch the floor. Okay, so those are the rules. So I'll just show you something. I'll show you a little bit my first attempt at it. I was able to do it in jeans. So now getting my other leg around is more troublesome. But
gosh. What's happening right now?
Oh, and I failed. So here you go. You got your 10 minutes. You're going to try and get it all the way around and all the way back. And it's not easy. So take your stick.
Sorry.
There's people in my house laughing. They think it's a game. Well, it is. Okay, it's a game. I admit it. But it's a game that involves balance and coordination.
I want a smaller stick.
Oh. Okay, I'm most of the way here. I need different shaped arms. Here we go. All right, and now back around. Oh, there was a little bit of knee whacking. That's okay. I have trouble with this very last step here. This is where I get caught. Okay. Now, if I can just get my foot over the stick, that'll be amazing. Amusing. Oh, yeah, boy. I rule, kind of. I don't know if I really got. There we go. I managed. Okay. And if you managed it once, you can manage it again. So give your legs a little shake. If you got it, if you didn't, keep working. Don't touch your legs to the ground. No, touch your legs to the ground. Don't touch your hands to the ground. That's a different challenge. All right. So again, I'm going to try the other leg this time. No, that's the same leg. So these games, well, they seem silly, perhaps, because they have a specific goal. You have to engage all kinds of balancing strategies and coordination strategies that you don't have to engage when we just ask you to do that. Oh, stick touch the ground. Gotta restart. The reset. I'm going to try starting with the other leg this time. Start with my left leg going back. I think the stick touched the ground. Gotta reset. So for those of you who are just joining, we've forgotten how to limbo. We are trying to imagine that you have to step over the stick while the stick is caught in your knee. There we go. Oh yeah, score. Oh yeah. Halfway. It's the other half that's problematic. Okay. Oh, so close, but not even really close at all. I just snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory, I think. I was really close to having it and then imperiled myself here. All right. Okay, that was awesome. So I'll take a little second now. If you were able to manage it, that's amazing. But if you weren't, there's a challenge that remains for the rest of your day. Let's take our stick. We're going to do a few stretches. High overhead. And tilt to one side, keeping your spine nice and aligned. And tilt to the opposite side. Bring the stick to the ground. And bend your knees slightly. Roll up with the stick like you're bringing it close to your body. Overhead. Hands wide on the stick. And see how far back. So your arms are now behind your head. And you may be able to get your arm all the way around. I really can't. But if you can, you're cool. One of the cool kids. All right, and let's go into a nice low lunge. 90-90. Step that foot forward a little further. With the stick overhead and really open. Breathing. Your chin is just slightly lifted towards the sky. Your heart is open. Coming down. Opposite leg, match knees. Foot a little further forward. Stick overhead. And press that hip forward. Reaching chin just slightly lifted, heart open to the sky. And come down. All right. So the stick twister challenge, you're trying to get the stick from behind your knees to in front of your hips. Don't touch the ground with your hands or the stick. And you can only touch the stick between your elbow and your shoulder. It's a good thing to practice. It's one of those games that actually has a skill attached at the end of it, and the skill is balancing and also accomplishing a goal. You've moved early, and probably in a way you didn't anticipate you were going to move, so that's also a good thing. Remember to move often, and I hope you have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Throwdown Thursday. Cheers.